It's a great day for hockey, October 30th, 2025. Today's Shark session, we have no special guests on, just one or two experienced coaches. And the topic I'm hoping to discuss are successful coaches and what separates them from others. What do they do that's unique in terms of their personalities, their coaching style, and understanding their purpose of coaching? In professional hockey, the purpose of coaching is, number one, to win. And jobs, the rate of turnover is extremely high. At college, winning is important, but you're developing a student athlete, and coaches are concerned with their progress on and off the ice, their long-term development to enter the world, to be good citizens, good people, good employees. So life skills become more of a focus. And then we get into elite minor hockey, which most of our guests have been through coaching over many, many years. And we're trying to decide where should the major focus be and what coaches are most successful in minor hockey. And that requires a definition of success. Winning on the score clock is one indicator of success. Now, how you win will determine how you're perceived, how you're admired, or how you're possibly not respected because of your coaching style. But it gets results, and we're going to try to see what coaches seem to do the best, get the most done for the longest term in sport. Hopefully we can have a few guests on soon. Looking forward to it. Take care.
Just thinking here.
Go ahead, Tom.
Say the parents organize a trip. You know, like for us, a couple of years ago, we went to Golden. It's about a 3-hour drive. And if the parents organize it and rent the bus and everything like that, I wouldn't have a lot of things against them being on the bus because it's not a league game and all that kind of stuff. You know, it's kind of an extra thing, and you know, and a lot of it's because of the roads here are so crappy in the winter that I wouldn't mind that. But I think regular season and playoffs, just the kids on the bus with the coaches.
Tom, do you recall your experience traveling with that U13 team and whether parents came or not on some of the trips?
Well, parents go almost all the trips. But I know we went to Golden and the parents drove. And I think that is the place they all got in the bus, and we went to a bar cafe thing together, and there was a game on, and the kids were there and the parents were there.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't, you know, it's like everything. There's not an always, but I think, you know, like going to Lethbridge, my plan is to have my Emily, who coaches our defense, takes care of our defense, and talk to all the defensemen on the way. And it takes about 10 minutes each. It's about a 2-hour bus ride. And maybe some of the other young players, and they come to the front and all the coaches talk to them. I don't want parents listening in on our talks, you know, being part of the talk, because it's, you know, it's a coach-player thing. So, but that's a league game.
Yeah.
And it's hard because I think you're at an age, too, like you're talking around that 13 years of age, you're getting to be a teenager. Kids are naturally starting to separate a bit from their parents, not in a negative way, but just in trying to grow and mature. And I think as a parent, it's one thing you have to understand is you kind of got to let them do it, because at some point, mom and dad can't be there at every moment. And as long as they're comfortable that their children are safe, in a safe environment and being taken care of and have some measure of adult supervision, I think you got to let your kids grow up a little bit on their own, and generally speaking, well, I'd be curious of your experience too. Some of the best stories and memories that players have were the bus rides.
Yeah, especially like girls have such a good time on the bus. You know, they sing and they play games and they, you know, and guys do too, but girls are a little more lively with each other. And, you know, that's another reason it's nice for them to be together. Like tonight, we have our big Halloween game. So we have an hour and a half ice time. There's this little diversion, but they all wear costumes, including the coaches. And so we'll do practice kind of stuff the first half hour to warm up, and then we'll have a 45-minute scrimmage, and then a shootout contest where we keep score, just for fun. But it's
You should go, Tom. You should go for Halloween as Wally, and Wally should go with you.
You know what? Last year, Cassie Campbell was helping me coach. She dressed up as me.
That's awesome.
She borrowed one of my coaching jackets from my house and wore the same color of everything that I wear.
Awesome.